My first main posting was at RAF Cologne in Wiltshire. The Hastings were the aircraft then. They were held together with paint and rivets, and the one crashed and sold the plane, and that was my first horror experience where I had to go there and recover bodies. The aircraft crashed with over 43 RAF regiment and army guys on it. That was 1965, I think it was, around 65. And we had to go and recover bodies. And that was the first horror experience you've got, when you have to see all these bits and pieces everywhere. I won't say I had nightmares, but it was I've become a bit more apprehensive of things that can happen. Because you suddenly realize an aircraft with all these guys on, and then suddenly in the middle of the night you're put on lorries, not even buses, and you rush down, and daylight comes, you see bits and pieces everywhere, and you've got to go and physically pick them up, put them on stretchers, and some of them wasn't whole. They look whole until you pick them up. And some people fainted, some of us just carried on. I know I felt really, it's hard to describe the feeling I had about it, but it just happened I had to do it. Well, they were grounded, and then we had Hercules, which, once that crashed, they scrapped them immediately. Because when they found all of them were the same, they were likely to go down at any time. They scrapped them. Then we had the Hercules. We got the Hercules in. We went about 8 weeks without any work whatsoever. Then the Hercules started coming in one by one. Yes, the same role, but because the Hercules came in, not all of them fit for purpose when they were bought. We had to change on the carriages. So a lot of trades, with a certain amount of knowledge and common sense, and it was known that I was quite useful in engineering. So I was drafted at one time to help change all the undercarriages, because the one that we used for heavy loads, we changed them. The British never bought fit for purpose. They bought one lot and then modified some of them for different roles. I was asked to help out with the experts, so to speak. Hydraulics was a big part of my engineering training. So I got to work with one particular guy who took me on as being a Sergeant Cobb. And he really liked the way so I was like working with him all the time. For about a year, I worked with him at nights all the time. Well, no, because I was a different trade. But later on, I got promoted because they did the 644, which is the annual assessment. And the report from him passed on to my people in my trade. So it helped for me to get promoted